Welcome to Rokk Around the Clock, daily cloud gaming news live at the same time, Monday to Friday. But first, if you're new to the show, please subscribe and hit the bell. If you'd like to support the channel, why not hit the join button on the channel homepage and become a member of Team Rokk? I mean, why not? Oh, hang on, I can't hear myself. Oh no, it's all I need. How are you guys? Hang on a second. Rokk, get in the groove, my friend. There we go. Now I can. Christmas music. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. It all starts now. Today is the first day on the lead up to Christmas. And of course, it's a rather special show because as most of you will recall, it's a live chat. Here we go. It's the Christmas giveaway day. Yep, it actually ended 7 minutes ago. I think we've been running it now for about 4 weeks, something along those lines. And I know there has been an absolutely phenomenal take-up. I think I spoke to John earlier, and we've been running two kind of alternative systems. Doesn't matter because they all go into one big database. And I think on the one that he was using, there was something like 1,300 people had entered. And on the one that I was running there, which was started a lot later, was getting on for about 800. So the thick end of 2,000 people have entered this competition. The way it's going to work, sorry, I've still got me Jakeman's. The way it's going to work is literally, as I say, 7 minutes ago, it was closed. Voop, no more entries. John is going to go behind the scenes, press a couple of buttons, get some names up, 2 winners. He's then going to head over and validate them before contacting them to say, congratulations, and are you happy to have your contact details, or at least your names, mentioned in the stream? Because, they may not. We have to honour privacy. That's never happened yet, so it's a big one. And then he's going to come on the show at some point and announce the winners. That's going to all happen live. Of course, above and beyond that, we're now into the final week of the 30 days of Christmas. And you guys remember from Friday that I said we had 15 prizes left, 15 PC Steam codes. So every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week, so that's the 23rd being the final day, we're going to give away 3 codes per show, every day, 3 winners. And of course on Friday, it's the exclusive Team Rokk giveaway as well. So there you go, absolutely flippin' fantastic. It's all happening. I got my knuckles wrapped again. I keep playing this royalty-free stuff on Spotify, and then I get a copyright strike, so I don't know how royalty-free it is. So I have reverted to 100% royalty-free via our good friends at YouTube, which is what we got here. I want to say hello to you amazing guys. Joe, how are you, my friend? Hey. We have VXLT. I'm going to go with Vixelt. Vixelt, hi, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Giga de Sonica. Hey, how are you, dude? I hope you all had an amazing weekend. It warmed up a bit here, down in the bum end of England, Leicestershire, and it warmed up. We got up to about 16 degrees centigrade at one point. I think down here we recorded about 9 or 10 degrees centigrade. That's actually quite warm. It's been raining all day, so we've come through the winter. We're now into spring. That's the world today. Rudigs, how are you, bro? How is it in Canada? Hope it's not too cold, and Bruce is also in the same part of the world, or may not necessarily be in the same part of the world, but as far as the coverage of the flag is concerned, good to see you, dude. It's 9:04 a.m. Pacific. Yes, it is. Well, 9:10 Pacific now. No pulse, XBL. You're absolutely right. It is 10 minutes past midday on the East Coast, 10 minutes past 9 in and on Pacific, and 10 minutes, just gone 11 minutes past 5 in the UK, 11 minutes past 6 or 1811 in Central Europe. So there you go. There's a full coverage of times. Great to see you all. Bruce is... Oh, look at this. It's Young Ant. Rokk, I have a request. Can you play Mad Russian Christmas? That's my favourite Christmas. Mad Russian Christmas. I've never heard of it, mate. Who's it? Are you being political? And if not, which I'm assuming you're not, who wrote this song? I'm very much aware of Boney M's song. They did one, what was it? It was on Rasputin, wasn't it? Oh, those Russians. But I can't remember what it was called, but that wasn't... Their Christmas song was Mary's born child Jesus Christ or something. Mary's... Anyway, that was a lovely song. That was Boney M. Boney M. I believe Boney M. I believe I'm correct. You know what I'm like, guys. I am literally... If you want me in your trivia quiz, I'm your boy. I rarely fail to win Trivial Pursuit. So the name Boney M came from a German TV detective. I'm not sure if it was the 1960s or the 1970s, because of course Boney M, which was essentially a bunch of artists brought together by a production studio. And in the early 70s. So I'm going to assume that Boney M, the TV detective, was early 70s, late 60s. There you go. Streamlabs is... Oh, good. You guys are getting in your exclamation mark win. Don't forget, if you want to enter to win the 30 Days of Christmas, you get a chance to choose from a list of 15 games now. We've given away 15. PC Steam codes. So get that exclamation mark win in, guys. Hopefully I'm not too bassy. I'll put the input down a little bit. There we go. Hopefully it's not too bad. Yep, get that in. Pycon, yo to you, my friend. He's wins, but it isn't wins. Pycon, that was me being cheeky. But well done, because you came back, you realised your error, and you got yourself in the draw. Which is all good, isn't it? Is this music too loud for you guys? Do let me know. I hope it's not. I do love a Christmas tune, don't you? Who doesn't love a Christmas tune? My Mrs. Wife, Mrs. Rokk. My wife, Mrs. Rokk. Mrs. Wife. I wonder if there's anybody in the world whose surname is Wife. Or husband. Mr. Husband or Mrs. Wife. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Everywhere they go, they would be announced and people would go, God, that's a bit misogynistic, isn't it? Referring to his wife in such a derogatory term. Dre, good to see you, dude. He's getting in there with his... And John Burford, recent winner, no doubt. Get in there, my friend. Well done. Hey, Pycon. There you go. Look, making friends already. That's what we love. That's what we love on The Rokk Show. Making friends. And, oh, yes, a little secretette to you new guys who are visiting me today. And I'm really, really pleased to have you on the show as well. If you get yourselves over to my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Rokk Shows, same as YouTube, you can enter exclamation mark win there as well. Double up. 2 times the entries into the competition today to win one of 3 PC Steam codes. And there'll be another 3 tomorrow and another 3 until Friday. Absolutely amazing. So you can do that. And of course, if you are a Team Rokk member for less than the price of a cup of coffee a month, you automatically get added into all of these. And you guys know that. Turn my little heater down there. Who else we got in here today? It's my mate. Oh, Miss T22 with a little gorgeous little puppy. How are you? Lovely to see you. Young David. David Wilson, you know. How are you, David? Good to see you, my friend. With his Homer Simpson avatar. Just look at it, look. It's Homer Simpson with a shadow of a fellow approaching. I'm going to keep saying that because it makes me chuckle. Yo-ho all to you there, Barclay Gaming. How are you, my friend? Guten Abend, mein Freund. I hope you are well in Germany, in Deutschland. Wow, talking of Deutschland, but not. Did you see the FIFA, the World Cup final yesterday? Now, you know, I mean, you may or may not know, I'm not a huge soccer stroke football fan. Rugby is more my game, but I watched it and I was blown away. I've seen a few in my years. And that was by far the best. Wow, the tension, the drama, the skill. You had Messi and Mbappe and just wow. And that cheeky goalie at the end, throwing the ball away and psyching them out. And it worked. Wow. Just amazing. That was, I thought it was a fairly mediocre World Cup up until that point. But wow, what an amazing final. Anybody who really loves football, you would have been beside yourself. I'm absolutely sure of it. So David's in. Al Davis is in. How are you, my friend? Al is getting into the spirit of the 15 final days of Christmas, which is all good. I'll keep looking over here because John's going to appear on my screen over here when he has the winners. So the minute that he has validated and confirmed with the winners, if he can get hold of them. If he can't, we'll just announce them and, publish and be damned, as they used to say. My sweet, my little cough sweet went the wrong way. Get in there, boy. Oh, happy second day of something. I can't read it, but I'll get there in a minute, Rudigs, and I'll pop it up on screen because I'm intrigued. I don't recognise the word from a distance. Hope everyone's doing well today. Yeah, 1,300, Adam. Yep, absolutely. It's been a runaway success. Because, of course, you could do multiple entries by doing various tasks. I think the final entry, the final amount of entries, was something like 40-odd thousand, which is just boom, absolutely kaboom. And yellow, how are you, my friend? Great to see you. It's always a pleasure to see you. How are things in Italy? Italia. I hope very well. AppJ, hi rock stars. Hey AppJ, how are you, my friend? I didn't realise Four Scars Faming had 1,300 members. What's John got? I think he's got 2.5k, hasn't he? He and I have always been pretty much along the same. Oh, members. He hasn't got 1,300 members. Or he may have 1,300. I don't know. That's peanuts in a box. Has a lot of members. 1,300 is bananas. No, I don't think he has 1,300 members. I hope everyone has their holiday shopping. I think I did. I have. Because you didn't need to be a member to join. You had to be a subscriber to enter, not a member. I mean, we never made membership a thing. Although it would have been nice, and we definitely picked up some new members along the way, both of us, which is amazing. But yeah, no, it was just important that you were a subscriber because, we're giving away over $1,000 worth of stuff. We want to be able to see more than a like and a comment on a video. It's what it's all about, isn't it? Give and take. I mean, we are generous and lovely people, but there is a limit. You know what I'm saying here? Yeah, exactly. Royally copyrighted. So if you did it through, oh crikey, I've forgotten his name again. Hemel Hempstead, whatever his name is. If you do it through him, it is fine. It's the other stuff that says it's royalty free I didn't trust. And at the end of the day, young Hemel Hempstead wasn't doing anything Christmassy. Whereas YouTube, as you can hear, perfectly fine. They actually encourage you to use it. It's fully royalty free. At least I've chosen. You've got to be careful because some of it does have Creative Commons and you're supposed to credit the artist. But the ones I've chosen don't. And actually YouTube's pretty good because it will automatically put the accreditation into the description of a video if you forget to do it. So I think that's pretty cool. The Extremists. Oh, I love that name. Reminds me of when I was a kid, there was a show called what was it called? It was something like The Protectors or something, I forget now, with Roger Moore and Tony Curtis. Oh, it was amazing. Laycation. Is that the rude version of a vacation geek? It's like, why not? That's what I say. It's Christmas. Put your legs up. We got a little chill, but nothing too crazy, says Rudigs. A little icy in Canada. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Enjoying holidays, but hard when I don't have much to do. Lots of gaming. Yeah, I've been playing I played a couple of games over the weekend, actually, because I needed to stream a couple of games. So I played this one game called The Forest Quartet, which was an indie title. Oh, it was lovely. It only lasted about an hour and a half. It didn't take long to play the whole game. They themselves said there's music and things. They themselves said, oh, William, thank you so much, my friend. Hope you, Rokk, and the chat are having a wonderful Christmas holiday. Bless you. My actual holiday, my vacation, doesn't start until Saturday, Christmas Eve. So I'll be working all the way up to the end of the 23rd. And then I've got the whole week off, all the way through. So the way it works, I don't know how it works in the States, but if you have a bank holiday, which we use like a public holiday, if in the UK you have a public holiday that falls on the weekend, they carry it forward. So because New Year's Day, which is a bank holiday, public holiday, is on the Sunday, it gets carried forward to the Monday. So I will be officially, and as will most of the UK, off on my vacay until the Tuesday, which will be Tuesday the 3rd of Janvier. Moonlit on the Bay. How are you, Tracy? Lovely to see you. Thanks for popping in as always. So Ant is qualifying his Russian song. Well, you trust me, you've heard this before. It doesn't have words, which is why I said Christmas tune. It's made by Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I don't have a clue, mate. And even if I did, that's a 100% guaranteed copyright strike. You hum it, and I'll see if I can pick up the vibes. I'll have a listen after the show. Flipping Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Never heard of it, dude. Audio sounds okay. Oh, thank you, No Pulse. That's good to know. Just your voice is soothing AF, to be fair. LOL. Swap for the mank one. God bless you. There's nothing wrong with a bit of mank. That was kind of borderline Liverpool. I'm so sorry, Daddy. Wow, I shouldn't be doing that. That's very kind of you. Thank you, my friend. That's very sweet. I like to think I'm like a kind of a South Coast Terry Wogan. Ah, yes. You won't know who Terry Wogan is, bless him. He's been dead a few years now, but he was just he had the most amazing voice as a Radio 2 DJ. 10:30 Media has entered the draw. Don't forget, guys, if you're able to chat, you are a subscriber. I thank you so much. If you are a subscriber, you have a chance today to win one of 3 PC games. The way it works is you enter here with !win. And if you do win, and we do our Wheel of Fortune towards the end of the show, if you win, you'll need to contact me so that I can DM me or just send me a tweet or contact me on the Discord or whatever you like, I don't mind. And then I will send you a link to the spreadsheet with the final 15 games on, and you will get to choose one of those. Now, because we're tripling it up today, this has gone a bit jazzy for my taste. Because we're tripling it up today, there is a slim chance that a couple of you may choose the same game. And we'll deal with that if it happens, all right? Or I'll buy you one each. Doesn't matter. We'll sort it out. But that's what's going to happen. And we'll be doing that shortly. Let me just see, how much longer have we got until the contest ends? According to my contestometer, we have 22 people. 22 people have entered thus far, and we have 23 just coming up to 23 minutes left. So get yourselves in there, boys. I wonder what the epic game is today. While I'm over here on this other screen, I'm going to have a quick look. I'll let you know. It was Sable yesterday. And I can't remember when they refreshed them. No, I don't want to play Goat Simulator 3, although I'm told it is a good game. Scrolls down. Oh, them fighting herds. Funnily enough, it kind of is goat related. So, them fighting herds, apparently. It looks like it's a bunch. Oh, it's like a Mortal Kombat with cute donkeys, goats, and sheep in it. Kind of not my game, but it's there for you to claim today, right now, on the Epic store with their Christmas going-ons. So we have 23 folk who have entered. Don't forget, you're not limited to this chat. If you get yourselves over to twitch.tv/Rokk shows, you can enter twice. Or if you're a Team Rokk member, a YouTube member, or a Patreon member, you're also entered automatically. You've got 3 chances. I'm just trying to get my camera back. You can see me, but I can't see me. Haha! Whoa, I've gone blank! Nobody wants to see that! I've turned into the world's most boring icon for a computer. I'm back! There we are, folks. Wowza. You know, says David, you think I'm just some Geordie Rokk. No, I don't. I don't just think you're some Geordie, David. You're multi-talented. You're very nice. And it's one of my favourite UK accents anyway. I love it, man. Aye. Ever since Auf Wiedersehen, Pet. Oh, I love that show. Happy second day of Chornaka. Right, I'm going to check this out, mate. Let me Google this. What is Chornaka? Oh, it's Hanukkah. Oh, I see. It's like Christmas Hanukkah. Ha-ha! A lesser Jewish festival, Hanukkah. So what? You slap a bit of C on the front and it allows you to do... Okay, Chanukah is the Jewish 8-day wintertime festival of lights. I didn't know this. And yet my grandparents were Jewish. Celebrated with a nightly menorah lighting. Oh, that sounds nice. Special prayers and fried food. That's just a standard North American night, isn't it? You guys, come on. I'm not being... You guys love fried food. Struth, Vet. I don't know if Vet's in today. But when he puts up his photos of grub, food, it's always fried. Always. Phipps, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Stream is looking very festive. I know. It gets better. It gets better, Joe, because there's more. You know, at the end of the show where you see, like, me, but not really me, leaving through the door and heading down the corridor. Okay, you know. Not now. You wait till you see what I've got at the end of the show. Woohoo! Well, it's got to be Chappie Chanukah, hasn't it, Curly? Oh, it's got to be that, my friend. It's got to be that. Chanukah. That's the correct spelling. No, mate, I'm with you on it. I get it. I've got new headphones, by the way. My red ones, where'd they go? They all fell apart and broke. So I bought these, which are kind of the same as the red ones, but without the red bits. But they're slipping about on me bonds. It's the trouble with having more hair than is humanly desirable. Rasta, anyone can enter if they can do the things on the list. Oh, they can't anymore, mate. Sorry, Adam. The XMASsive giveaway ended exactly 29 minutes ago. But fear not. Fear not if you didn't enter or you weren't aware of it. Because if you go to rockshow.com, that's ROKK-show.com, and then, you know, it's all very pretty. You'll love it. You'll like the experience of the website. It's very nice. Up at the top, it says latest giveaways. If you click on that, there's 2 coming up. There's one coming up soon for Forspoken, which is the brand new RPG from Square Enix. And that looks stunning. There's actually a little demo that you can play at the moment on PC and PlayStation, I believe. So I'm giving away a copy of that, plus 30 days of GeForce Now RTX 3080. Oh, yes. And it's a tiny amount of things you need to do for that one. So there's that one. And then in Feb, it's going to be the amazing Hogwarts Legacy. And that one has, I think, 60 days of your choice. So you can bag the game on a platform of your choice. And then you can choose between 60 days of Game Pass Ultimate, 60 days of PlayStation Plus Premium, and 60 days of GeForce Now 3080. And I will probably be coming up with more as well in the very near future. And of course, right now, for the rest of this week, 3 PC codes every single day. And all you got to do is what OG Phipps has done, which is mark it out with !win. Well done, guys. How are we getting on over there? It's 17 minutes and 54 seconds left and 24 entries. So it's all coming along. I can't see. How are you, dude? He's hoping for the G Cloud. Oh, mate, I know. I'm actually in two minds about getting one myself, to be honest, except they're not available yet in the UK. Huh. So we did talk about this, and John said, bless him, if somebody outside of the US or outside of the territories, because I think they just got them available in some parts of Asia as well. He's basically said anybody who wins that prize, if they're not in the US and the territories where it exists, he will literally ship it to you anywhere. So you're not going to lose out. I mean, it might come with an American plug, but chances are it's probably a USB anyway. You know how it works these days. And it will work with your internet and everything. So that's all good. The Acer, the Logitech, the Acer Chromebook. I wasn't falling asleep. I was going into my mental palace like Sherlock does, and unlocks all the stuff. Yeah. Only he does that and he solves a crime. I've got to go into it just to remember what the name of a freaking laptop is. That one's available everywhere. So the winner of that little puppy is, he won't need to wait for John's, probably quite slow mail, but you'll get it. It will get to you. And it will be, as I Can't See says, it will be the perfect remote play device for his Series S. It certainly will, because you can run Xbox app on it as well. Tracy says that's only fair. I don't know what you were referring to, but you are correct, Tracy. Fairness is absolute wherever I am involved in anything. Now we're getting down to that point when my dear friend William threw $5 in the pot. Thank you so much, my friend. Hope you, Rokk, and the chat are having a wonderful Christmas holiday. It's kind of starting to feel that way anyway, even though my proper vacay isn't for another 4 days. Because I have my baby home. My little baby, my little youngest is home, bless her. And so she's at home, and that's lovely, because she's a Christmas addict. That means, we're watching wall-to-wall Christmas movies and Christmas specials and playing Trivial Pursuits and all that malarkey. It's all going on. So I love it when she's home. Tip of the day, says Dre. Drink water. That's water. I've got water. It's not orange. It's not orange orange juice. It's water. It's flavoured cordial. So it's 99% water and a little dollop. Because I'm not a fan of like water with no flavour. I don't like it. I mean, if I'm absolutely thirsty, I'll drink it. But I always put a little bit of flavour in. So I go for the sugar-free orange flavoured cordial. So you put like a tiny amount in, a concentrate, and it colours it up. And I'm sure it's not very good for you, but it's good enough for me. What do we got? Dragon, how are you? Holiday? I'm in work oh no, mate, is in work all over Christmas. Oh, dude. Some people, in fairness, choose that, don't they? There are some people that Christmas is like, oh, really? Or, they're not of the Western Christian persuasion, and it's not their thing. That's fair enough as well, obviously. So they tend to choose to work over Christmas, because for a lot of firms, pay additional dosh if you work over Christmas. But if you're in the sort of leisure or hostelry business, if you're a waitress or a room cleaner for a hotel, you don't have a lot of choice. If you get shortlisted, you've got to work, and that's it. And if you've got to work through the bank holidays, the public holidays, then they'll let you have another day off. But it's never the same, is it? You don't get to. Oh, I just had a thought. I suppose we're going to have our King's Speech this Sunday. Because, of course, Madge is no longer with us. So I'm assuming Chaz will be doing his 3 o'clock first ever King's Speech. Have you been watching Meghan and H, as they call him, on Netflix? I loved that show. It's 5 episodes. I thought it was really good. A lot of people, some people are still prattling on. I find it really sad the way they've been treated. And of course she comes over really well on camera. She's an actress. It's impossible for her not to act to a degree, but I'm absolutely convinced everything she says is factual. And you can tell looking at young Hazza, you know, he's 100%. He's a really cool dude. I feel very sorry for them, particularly when you think so much of that stuff happened to his dear mum. Dear old Diana, bless her. But there you go. Yeah, Predator D, how are you? Yo, brothers! Good for you, my friend. It's a bummer, says Joe. It is. Poor old Doragon. That's terrible. H, how are you, Rokk? Yeah, well, do you know what, Tracy? I've had one sweetie, and I'm not coughing. I'm really happy. It's gone. I swallowed it a while ago. I'm just having a little sip of the occasional cordial. It's not so bad at all. Not so bad at all. Yeah, it's usually Monday, and in some cases Friday. I love TSO. Do you? That's awesome. Terry Wogan was the best wake-up call. Oh, absolutely. He just had the voice. You wanted to hear him every morning. Ah, yes. And I tell you, he was a genius. He was a comedy genius as well. And he would, he would do things like, I'll never forget, and I don't know who it was had the song, but there was a song that was something like, you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. Three hungry kids and a crop in the field. It was a Western song. And he reworded it, 300 crocs. No, 300 kids and a croc in the field. I can't hear that song now without that Terry Wogan lyric. Genius and much, much missed. Bless him. He was the voice of Eurovision. He was curly. No, you're right. It hasn't been the same. I mean, I think what's his face does a good job. Don't get me wrong, and I like his kind of sarky. But Wogan was a bit like, you know how Louis Theroux is able to be sarcastic. Wow, Ray has extended membership for 12. Ray's been a member for 12 months. That's amazing. Ray, I don't know why. I'm hearing the music, but I'm not seeing Streamlabs. I've no idea why, my friend, but thank you so much, brother. That's Ray, and I'll have it down here. I'll be able to pop it up in a second. Right, let's whip through these. Joe, 22 people. I'll take those odds. We're up to 27 now, my friend. 27, and people are catching on to the fact that you can also enter within Twitch, which is good, because that's how it should be. And Curly has entered the draw. Fighting herds. Yeah, that's the one. Them fighting herds. It's Mortal Kombat for sheep. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. And Joe has been a member for 4 months as well. That's awesome. Thank you so much, guys. I keep refreshing my emails to see if I got an email from John. Oh, bless you. Oh, I tell you what, this is what I hate about. He hasn't popped up on my screen, so there's still hope, Bruce. This is what I hate about doing these giveaways, because you've got so many people that are so hoping. More noise. I think it was for you, Joe. That's awesome. I don't know why I'm not seeing them, though. That's quite annoying. I'm blaming... I'm going to blame... what's its face? Stream thing. Here we go. If I'm going to copy the link again and see if that works. Streamlabs. We'll paste that in there. Let's see if I can get it to work. It's the same link. I don't understand it. Right, okay, there we go. Where did I get to before I rudely interrupted myself? Yes, I do. I feel so sad for people. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are 2 people, and they may have been chosen. I know the names have been chosen, but I don't know yet whether John's validated or been in touch. But I just find it so sad that there's going to be 1,000x people that entered and didn't win. But as I say, don't give up. Plenty more. John, as you know, gives stuff away all the time. I try and limit mine to sort of big giveaways, although he does pretty well. But you see, John gets his stuff from Xbox. I have to buy it. So I can't do them all the time. It's a benefit of being a world-class tech journalist, you see. I can't see. You've entered the draw. Well done, my friend. Just some Geordie Wilson. Yeah, I love a bit of Geordie. Bit of Geordie like. I'm guessing, Dorrigan, from your logo that you are from Wales, but we may have had this conversation before, and you may have told me that it was Ireland. I forget now. Apologies. I'm just going on the whole Red Dragon thing. Pretty much longs. Rouster, my in-laws do fried fish. No, actually, don't knock that. That sounds flipping nice, because it's the constitutional part of fish and chips, which, as you know, is the national dish of England, Leicestershire. Although it used to, it's now actually curry. Curry has become the favourite dish. Curried anything. Curried chicken, curried goat, curried beef, don't matter none. All of that. Is it Chappie Chanuka? I think it is, my friend. Now, we do know Ant loves a fried shrimp. That is by far his favourite meal. If you ever watch any of Ant's vlogs, and he is the master, he is the king of content after all, and he does these amazing visits to restaurants. I promise you, if you go and watch any of his restaurant visits, I'd like fried shrimp and coleslaw. That's all he ever has, fried shrimp and coleslaw. See, I'm not so sure about shrimp. The thing I really don't like is squid. Maybe it's just my experience, but it's like chewing on a tennis ball. It's not for me. I'm not into rubbery things. And the other thing I really hate is any food that looks on a plate like it did when it was alive. Get it out of here. You get these suckling pigs and stuff. I don't want to know what it looked like when it was walking around. Bless it. Poor shame of the thing. Those are amazing prizes. Whoever wins is going to be so happy. Oh, bless you, Tracy. My fingers crossed for all of you guys. And Dorrigan really enjoyed the Forspoken demo. Yeah, I did. I played it on PS as well. I loved it. So I'm going to be giving that puppy away. I think it's 24th of January is when it goes, day and date and the contest ends. But I'll come up with something for before then. I want to try and do at least one big giveaway every month. And of course, Team Rokk has an exclusive giveaway every Friday. So there's a big old giveaway every Friday. And then once a month, I'll be giving away a special prize for the upper top tiers, the kind of top 4 tiers of Team Rokk. So it's all good. It's all good. I'm trying to whip through these as quick as I can, guys. Naki Noo, how are you? Evening all, late as normal, 5 p.m.'s difficult. Yeah, I know it is, I'm sorry. I've mentioned this before, it's a sweet spot for many reasons, but not, there is no time. There is no time that I can do that works for everybody, as you can imagine, Naki Noo. So for a start, there's me personally. I like doing it at this time because it's kind of the end of my working day. As you know, I run a business. And what I do is I take my little hour break, and then I go back after and check emails and things. And then I can go in and have dinner with Mrs. Rokk, you see. Whereas if I did it later in the evening, because, you know, she works, I like to sit down and we chat the day through and watch a bit of something on the old Tetley. So if I was to do these later in the night, I would miss out on that, and that's not good. We've been married for 31 years. I need to keep the vibe going. I don't want to, at my age, I don't want to be destitute, living on the street, wifeless, and, you know, little piece of cardboard saying, speaks on YouTube for money. I don't want to be doing that. Not at my age. Tracy's in the drawer. Well done, Tracy. Good on you. Damn, Duragon, don't work too hard. No, don't. I mean, I feel sorry for anyone that has to work on holidays. It's not fun, is it? MJ Parks has entered the draw. Good on you, my friend. Dre, Rokk Show. Do you still have Ubisoft Plus? I do. I reinvigorated it. In Black Friday, they did a half price deal, or it may have been free for a month or something. So I fired it up again. And yeah, it automatically added all of the games to GeForce Now last week. So the only thing I was a bit down about, though, I was extra chuffed about Division 2, because it has all my progress from Stadia. Hey, and all the DLCs that I bought, well, one of them as well. But Breakpoint, no, it didn't have my progress. So, and I completed that and did all the DLCs and everything. So I kind of reserved to the fact that that one is a never pick up againer, sadly. But you know, it's what it is. And look at this, one of my best friends, Ray3473, the gaming cyborg, has extended membership. He's now been a Team Rokk member for over a year. Absolutely amazing. Rouser says, Kenny Rogers has some good songs. That was Kenny Rogers, wasn't it? You're right. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. Yeah, bless him. And what was the thing he did with old Polly Darton? Oh, it was Rivers in the Stream. Brony Street Fighter. It is. It's a Street Fighter with goats and things, is what it is. It's not my game. So anyway, I played a bit of the old Forest Quartet. Only 2 hours long, but a lovely game. I played it without any of the old commentary because it's kind of about loss. And it's a bit somber, but it's got lovely music, and I thought nobody wants to hear me chit-chattering over the top. But you'll find that I've streamed it. It's all up on the old YouTube and Twitch. What else did I play other than loads of High on Life, which has become one of my favourite games of the year? I'm loving that game. I saw a statistic earlier, and it said High on Life has... It's now like the second or third biggest kind of box office success of this year. So the biggest, most played day and date behind the obvious is like Call of Duty. It's just been amazing. And I didn't realise that Squanch Games, who are the aforesaid studio, is owned by the dude whose name I forget, who did Rick and Morty. Somebody had mentioned to me that the guy that does Morty, I think, is the voice of Kenny the Gun, which is obvious once you know. I didn't know. But I didn't know that the dude that actually owns the whole Rick and Morty thing was the guy behind the studio. How amazing is that? How amazing. I love it. And it's such a great game. I mean, absolutely brilliant game. Oh, look, Adam won on John's stream. You do that a lot, mate, don't you? You're a seasoned winner, Adam. Right, I'm going to skip forward because I just realised we're getting up to 10-2. There's still no sign of John. I'll have to, let me see, I'll fire up Discord and just make sure that he's not struggling to get hold of people or get hold of me, more importantly. Let me see if I got a message from John. I do have a message here from John. Oh! Wow, we do have 2 winners, guys. Oh, and he's just said he's joining in a minute. I can see who the winners are. Ooh. Oh, it's exciting and at the same time sad. So many people that I'm going, oh, I hope it's me, I hope it's me. I hope it's you as well. I genuinely do. So very quickly, because John's going to join us, and I want to get our other prizes in there first. High on Life is seriously hilarious, says David. If it wasn't such a late release, it would have been competing. I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Such a shame it didn't come out earlier in the year. Squanch Games makes a crazy VR game called Accounting Plus. I didn't know that, my friend. I've got my order in, actually, for the PSVR 2, which isn't coming out till February. I might give one of those away next year. You never know. You'd never know. Sorry, says Primo. I woke up late. Did you talk about how Stadia, Ubisoft games, are now available on Ubisoft Connect? I did talk last week about them popping up on GeForce Now, Primo, but which had to have been part of that process. And I've seen a ton of folk been all excited, but I actually haven't got to the news today. I'll be honest with you, I can't see us getting to the news either. I didn't get an email. Oh, Bruce. Oh. Anyone we know? I'm not saying. I am not saying because it would be unfair on you guys. But before we go any further, how are we getting on? The contest for the PC games. Let me see. We go to Cloudbot. There it is. And giveaways. It has ended. Good. Right, so let me get the Wheel of Fortune up. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. This little bit of French. Français Christmas musique. Orient. For Papa Noël. He's very nice. I absolutely adore the French accent, by the way. I'm not taking the mickey. I love it. It is one of my favourite accents. There we are, 30 days of Christmas. Let's get the members in. Oh, hang on a minute. I need to do this. I need to just double check that we haven't got any new members, because I'll have to add you. You can put up with me, can't you? You don't mind me having a little chit chat. It's great to see so many of you here as well. We're almost up to John's average per show. John is killing it these days with his members. He's got the biggest members I've ever seen. Where is it? YouTube Studio. Here we go. Yep. Alright, okay. So he hasn't joined yet, which is not a problem because we need to get everything else in here. No, looks like we haven't any new members today, so that's good. We should be up to date. We have 77. No, we don't have that because we've got Patreons as well. We've got, oh crikey, it's about getting up to 80. Wowzer. Right, let me grab them all and flip them into the wheel. John has just joined. John, wave if you can hear me. He can. That's good. That's cool. Thank you, my friend. Close that down. Get over to the wheel. Paste these all into the wheel. And that's good. Right, now I'm going to grab them from the contest and paste them in. So if you didn't enter to win one of 3 PC games, and we're going to run the wheel 3 times, okay? So if you didn't enter, it's too flipping late. You need to be quicker. Right, here we go. So, a little bit of French Christmas music. Oh, I love a bit of... we were playing Trivial Pursuit last night, and one of the questions was, who was the famous French artist who painted the Moulin Rouge? And I was just going, little fella, tiny little guy. I couldn't remember his name. Of course, it was Toulouse-Lautrec. And if you ever Google Toulouse-Lautrec, it's an interesting looking character. So he had like a kind of normal sized torso and everything else, but just like these little tiny legs. I mean, it must have been some kind of genetic disorder, but nonetheless, he was an amazing painter, artiste. I'm just getting this prepared, guys, and then we're going to do it, and then we're going to run it 3 times. Good. 'Tis done. We have a shuffle. We have 104 entries in the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to take us down to... Wow, Michael, that is absolutely amazing, my friend. Thank you so much. Wow. £40. Thank you so much, brother. That is amazing. That is going to go straight back into the game pot for future giveaways, and I thank you so much for that. Chariots asked me what that is I'm drinking. I'm happy to tell you. It is water with a little bit of orange cordial. I call it that because in the UK we call it squash. But I know that isn't a thing in the States. I'm hoping cordial might mean something. So you imagine a concentrate of like a fruity taste. And you pour it into the water and it just creates the orangey taste. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Michael. Right, let's get down. Let's get down. Here we are, 30 days of Christmas, 15 prizes left, 5 days left to claim them. We're going to do this thrice today, and I'm going to make a note of your names, and then we will go over to the special screen where John will be joining us, and we'll be announcing the winners of the massive XMASsive giveaway. That is amazing, my friend. I'm genuinely amazed that you did that. Thank you so much, brother. Click to spin. Here we go. First one. Look at it go. It's supersonic. Supersonic, yeah. Bitodilutely. What? Cordial is an Australian drink. We call it concentrate in the US. It's not an Australian drink at all. It's called cordial in the UK as well. Right, we're stopping. We've gone past David. We've gone past I Can't See. Henry Burton has gone for a Burton. Pi Confusion is confused. But it's Barclay, all the way from Germany, all the way from Deutschland, my good friend Barclay, who's enjoying a little bit of Kris Kringle, has won the first spin of the wheel. I'm just going to pop you there. I'm going to remove you from the wheel, my friend. Boop, there you go. So there's no chance of you winning the next one, which is only fair. But well done, my friend. So Barclay's on the list, and I think you probably still have access to it, don't you? Because I think you've won before. Here we go, number 2. Oh, did I press shuffle? I hope so. I love this music. It's kind of space. 1999. All right, we're stopping. Gone past Crazy Bad. We've gone past Windstar. We've gone past Tracy Parks and Barclay. We've gone past Barclay. What's Barclay doing back in there? He just won. Who did I just get rid of? Squids, Curly. Oh, come on, John. You can't win. Hang on. It's only David Wilson. Woohoo! Young David has won. That is awesome. Well done, my friend. David has won. He gets to choose a game of his choice from the 15 games that are left. That's awesome. Final one, guys. Let's give it a spinneroony. I tell you what, before we do that, let me just shuffle. There we go. And clear the list. Right. Here we go. That was really cool. I love doing this. I feel like Santa. Here we go, boys. Woohoo! We're going to go. It looks like it's going all directions, doesn't it? It's kind of an optical illusion. It's not stopping. Stop! God damn you! All right, here we go. We've gone back here. ER Gaming. I want to see some names now. They're starting to slow up. Dad Plays Games. Pedder. Oh, Al Davis, 1030. Warmaster, Tracy. I'll stop on Tracy. Oh, Christopher Torres, Eddie. It's Just Joe. Queen Rach. It's going to go again. It's going to go again. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Kick. Miss T22 and the lovely little puppy. Oh, wow. What fantastic winners today. This is amazing. I love this. That is brilliant. Well done, guys. So as a little recap, we have Miss T22. You've won yourself a PC game. If you can wave at me on Twitter, if you DM me, and I will let you have access to that. We have. Let me see. We have. I'm just going to copy this link. I'm kind of playing for time as well as because here it is. I want to make sure that I've got John ready for the next bit. You see. So, and David Wilson, young DD, Wilsonian, which is amazing. Well done, my friend. So he as well is going to get to choose a PC game. Why can't I see? Ah, there we are. Right. I can see my good friend now. Oh, yeah, I forgot to put my Christmas hat on. That reminds me. Dagnabbit. And then finally, Barclay Gaming, all the way from Deutschland, which is the one country in the world that I have. Well, I haven't visited most of them, but it's the one country in the world I really want to visit. I really, really want to visit. I want to do much more of Northern Europe. You'd think, being a European, I am a European. I don't care what Rees Mogg and David Cameron and Bruce Johnson and Bruce Davidson and anybody else that says anything differently. Boris, that was the fella I was thinking of. I don't care what they say. I'm a European and proud of it. And I want to go and see more of Europe. I genuinely do. Right. The moment is upon us, guys. Let's get ourselves over. For colibets, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves. Santa Rokk and Santa John. La 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 la. Santa John, there he is. Did you like that, John? Hang on, mate, hang on. Why can't I hear you? Say it again.
I loved that. That was amazing.
I was trying to come up with some alternative Christmas lyrics, but it kind of didn't work very well. Good to see you, my friend. Happy week. When do you start your holiday, your vacay?
So Friday is the last day, and then I'm off until January the 9th.
Ooh, you've got an extra long one.
Yeah, I took the first week off in. I took the first week off in January. Like you said there. So New Year's falls on a weekend. They give it to us that the Monday.
Yeah.
So I took advantage of that. So I only have to take 4 other days off to get the full week, and it's going to be fun. Really looking forward to it.
Yeah. So what have you asked Santa for then? What's your main thing?
Oh,
because you're a man that has everything, John. Let's be honest. Good looks, charm, wealth.
Yeah.
What else does a man like you want? Could you get a man that has everything?
I don't know. I mean, I guess just the love and the admiration of my family. Just spending time with the family. Well, it is what means the most to me.
Oh,
so
that's lovely.
Just looking forward to that. Yeah.
Yeah. Bless you, dude. Bless you. I'm the same. Do you know all I asked for Christmas? Some more socks.
What's that?
Underwear. That's all. Maybe some more beard dye. Anything just to keep me looking youthful. I don't mind. John, it's a very special day. How long have we been running this now? 4 weeks? 5 weeks?
Yeah, I think we opened it November the 14th. So it's been over a month. It's been about 5 weeks, kind of 4.5, 5 weeks, something like that.
Wow.
And we had 1,362 different people enter the contest.
I think we had more than that, didn't we? Because my Rogue thing had 700 and something. Or did you figure those in?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, this is just, So, and then I also were looking here. So as you mentioned earlier, you know, how you can get multiple entries for doing things and whatnot.
Yeah.
We had 83,991 entries.
83,000. That's
Yeah,
as
pretty much
many
84,
days that
right?
I've been alive on this planet.
And I do know, so I know that there was some people had asked about, they might have forgotten to do something or this or a little bit this and that. So I can also see what the contest marks as invalid entries. So before we chose the winner, I went through and there was, and so what took me a little bit longer, there was about 100 entries that were marked invalid. So I went through and just verified. So some of them were like, it marked that they didn't follow you. So I went and verified. Yep, sure enough, they did. So out of those 100 that were marked invalid, 80 of them were valid. So we put those back in. And then the other 20 that was people trying to play the system for whatever reason. So we marked those as invalid.
Well, that's fair. I mean, we did make it very clear, didn't we? So, it's all good. No, same. Yep. I had a few folks saying the same thing. Oh, I didn't get notified, this, that, and the other. And I said, no, you as long as you've entered, then your name will be chosen. And then if you've not done everything, it'll be down to John to decide based on whether the key things had happened. So so that's happened. So before we crack open the champagne and let the world know who won, have you been able to contact the winners and they're okay with their names being mentioned, presumably?
Yes. I heard from the first person that I pulled and verified. I heard from immediately, within 2 minutes of.
Well, they know it wasn't me because I've been streaming, mate. So there's no.
And then the second person here, it took a little bit for them to reach back, but finally, maybe about 10-15 minutes ago.
Oh wow.
They did respond, and both did say that it was good to go. Yep, you can announce their names on the air here. So yes,
That's exciting.
Super excited.
Did you say
and
her?
You know
Did you
what?
say her? Did you give a clue away there?
Oh, I did I really? I don't.
Psycho,
Maybe
isn't it,
a
mate?
little
Yeah,
Freudian
slip
slip there. I don't know.
Oh, that sounds good. Right.
But
sorry.
yeah.
Now we've got two prize bundles that we've been giving away, John. One was, of course, the Logitech G Cloud handheld, plus $100 worth of Steam codes, plus a pack of subscription services to I forget, Game Pass Ultimate and GeForce Now. Okay.
Yep.
And then the other prize was the same bundle but with the Acer gaming Chromebook, and it's a top of the range, brand new gaming Chromebook, specifically designed for cloud gaming, which is exciting. Now I know you got to try the handheld, the Logitech, didn't you? Through your being the Pulitzer Prize winning tech journalist that you are on Best Buy, and you really rated it. You thought it was cool, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. It's great. You can play both GFN, Xbox Cloud Gaming. If you're in the US, Luna. We're seeing other. I think Black Nut has an app for it. Pretty much any of the cloud gaming services that have the Android app.
Yeah,
you can play on it as well.
Okay.
As well as just like I Can't See said, you could do remote play to your Xbox as well from it. So
fantastic. Should we put these lovely folk out of their misery, John?
Alrighty, we should here. All right. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I don't actually have the names out, but if you give me 2 seconds, I'll go back to. I can't help it. I've never been. Nobody wants to mod for me. I can't get them. I'd have to have somebody in the room. Right. Let me see. Yes. Okay. Which prize am I announcing?
The second one there.
Okay. So. This is going to make so many people upset for not winning. So the winner of the gaming Chromebook, 3 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, 3 months of GeForce Now 30, and $100 Steam gift card is, are they okay giving their full name? Yep. Jane Roberts. Woohoo! No, I don't have any champagne noises. Come on, make them up. Woo! Wow, well done, Jane. Where it doesn't say where in the wide wonderful world of gaming does Jane reside?
That I did not get the okay to reveal their locations.
I mean, are we talking North America? Are we talking Europe? Can we say that much? It's not a Chinese name, is it? I mean, we're fairly safe. Europe, okay. Yeah. Well, it doesn't sound very French. Jean Robert.
Or formerly part of Europe, maybe.
Okay.
Something like that.
Formerly. Oh, right. Mate, that's too soon. Stop it already. That's amazing. Well, congratulations, Jen. I'm assuming you're watching now. Bless you. And thank you for entering. Right, that's amazing. Hopefully we'll get some pictures up on Twitter and stuff, playing with the kit and one thing and another. So that'll be awesome.
That was awesome, because that when I reached out and was actually got a hold of Jane there, she's got 3 boys as well. And so this is going to be like a super surprise for them for Christmas here. So that's really awesome. It's going to somebody we know that it's really going to appreciate it and use it and be genuinely like ecstatic. So it's so awesome.
Got me in the feels, mate. That is amazing. That's absolutely so. Another round of applause for Jane. I can feel the applause in the chat. They're all chapping away. Right. So you've now got the final winner, the Logitech G Cloud. You speak. You know, you're a pro. I'm just an amateur. Trying my best.
Yeah. Okay. So the winner of the Logitech G Cloud, along with 3 months Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription, a GeForce Now 3080 tier, 3 months of that, in the $100 Steam gift card is Julito Hernandez.
Woohoo! Julito!
Julito. And
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah,
Feliz Navidad.
Julito took a little bit while to get back to me, but that was because they were at work. So they didn't see the message pop up right away. But yeah, we did get a hold of Julito, and both are ecstatic. And Julito, I could say, is here in North America.
Wow.
So,
well, congratulations, my friend. That's absolutely brilliant. Well done.
It's amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. So they can. There's no problems shipping it out there, because I was saying to the guys earlier that we thought by now it would be all over Europe, but it's still not released over here. So Julito or Julito is going to be not have that issue. So that's fantastic. Oh, massive round of applause.
Yes,
wow! Well, John, thank you so much, my friend, because you and I we've been like blood brothers all over this, haven't we? And it's been great fun. This won't be the last.
Yeah, like you said. No, it definitely won't. Like this is so amazing. Like just being able to give back to the community that supports us in various different ways is just so. It's so heartwarming. It actually, like, announcing these winners too, it sends chills down my spine. Like the hairs on my arms are standing up, because this is just so awesome to be able to see people, when we do, giveaways like this, or, on streams, or the weekly giveaways and things like that. Just a little bit here or there to put smiles on people's faces. It is awesome. And I just love this. So
and again, commiserations, because there are close to 2,000 people that entered this, and that was an amazing response. We knew it would be a successful giveaway. We just didn't know how, and it has just been amazing. So thank you so much if you did enter. And as I said at the top of the show, don't stop tuning in, subscribing, following, watching, because both John and I are very much committed to giveaways, and John is a serial giveawayer. There's a reason he gets 400 people turning up on his show every night, because if you go to John, you go there tonight, he gives away cars, large, expensive pedigree dogs. I think there was a Shire horse.
Right?
Yep. Yeah. There was a Shire horse was given away a couple of weeks ago, complete with a stable and a $4 million mansion. So these are the kind of prizes. And John, when are you streaming later today?
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing, as part of the Outright Games Ambassador program here, I'm going to be doing a stream of DC League of Super Pets this afternoon. It's a little bit earlier than usual because I have some other appointments later this evening. So I'm going to be doing it at 4:15 Eastern, and I'll be giving away 2 copies of the DC League of Super Pets from Outright Games during the stream this afternoon.
Brilliant. I funny enough, I've got to do the same thing, because both John and I are Outright Game ambassadors. So I'm not sure when I'm going to do mine yet. I might do it on Friday as a special end of school Christmas treat, because I'm going to be giving away probably about 7 Outright Games, which I'll do it as a if you watch, you win on Friday. And then I'll be playing a game that I've not played. I might play the Star Trek one, actually, being a bit of a trekker.
Oh, yeah.
I might give that one a go on Friday. I'm going to make my mind up. Fantastic. Right, we ought to close down, because we're eating into my good friend William's showtime. Bjorn, how are you, my friend? How are you feeling? Still going? Yeah, we've just given away the 2 mega prizes, and we've also done 3 30-day of Christmas giveaways as well. So I hope you're feeling better today. You got the fever back the other day, didn't you? I think it might even have been a Saturday night fever. I remember he suddenly looked like John Travolta, which was not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. He's still sick. Oh, mate, so sorry to hear that. Oh, well, I hope you feel better very, very soon. Congratulations to the winner. Thank you, Zarina. It's much appreciated. John, my lovely fellow.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll maybe see you a bit tomorrow, maybe.
I'm hoping. I'm doing my best here to be able to come in. I know it just seems like the first half of the week gets super busy there, and then in the mornings I get meetings that get shuffled around, and it's so silly. Actually, you know what happened, Rokk, is I had this particular time all blocked out, this hour and a half.
Oh, for today.
And literally, of today. And I literally 5 minutes before the time blocked out, they're like, oh, well, we want to schedule a meeting here for 1 o'clock Eastern, which was 16 minutes ago. So, Rokk, I did something cheeky here. I joined the meeting, which I have over here on my left side here. I've got my camera off and my mic muted. So I'm hoping that I can squeeze back in here. Nobody will know. I just took a quick glance
just
over there.
A little tip for you, my friend.
Okay.
Take the hat off before you... That could be a disaster. Absolute disaster. Right. I'm going to let you get on with it. John, if you just wait for 5 seconds, we've got a new end of show outro, which is purely because of the season. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. And I'm going to flick it over there now in a nice way. Hopefully we get to see you tomorrow, but I know it's never easy for you. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm really sorry if you didn't win. Congratulations if you did win. The 3 winners, Barclay, David and Miss T, I'll be in touch with you after the show for your PC games. Don't forget, tomorrow, 3 more games to be given away in the 30 days of Christmas. Oh, swallowed. And other stuff. Actually, tomorrow's Rokk show, but we might still do it. Otherwise, I end up with having to add an extra game to all the other things. I can't be doing all these games. Let's get out of here, John. Wave goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Double hand wave.
Oh, look at that. Thing of beauty.